Hi you guys, it's Jenny with Platinum Perfect. I'm going to start sharing with you some of the great book finds that I love, nonfiction, that have really just improved my life. So I want to be able to share these things with you and encourage you to read the book. But I'd love to, from time to time, make it something that I share with you the different insights that really impacted me. And my first book is The One Thing, and it's by Gary Keller, and I'm fascinated by it. I'm in love with it, and it completely says in this book exactly what I have been saying with Planner Perfect and what the whole premise of it, of what it's about. Because for me, Planner Perfect was the whole reason why I began it was to for myself personally, and then I shared it with the world, and it was more of inspiring women to plan beyond their to-do list, to have a fresh idea on what it means to plan. And let me share with something out of this book that just hits it out of the ballpark. And sometimes you can just take different things from different books and from different people, even though they say the same thing. If they're worded differently, it just hits you, and it's like a light bulb. Much to Do About Nothing is the title of this. And he says, to-do lists are a staple of the time management success industry. With our wants and others' wishes flying at us right and left, we impulsively jot them down on scraps of paper in moments of clarity or build them methodically on printed notepads. Time planners reserve valuable space for daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. It seems that everywhere we turn, we're encouraged to make lists. And though lists are invaluable, they have a dark side. And I've always been saying that. It is so true, isn't it? I mean, we can be really great experts at writing lists, and really not do anything. I mean, it doesn't even amount to anything. Henry David Thoreau said it's not enough to be busy, so are the ants. The question is, what are we busy about? Knocking out 100 tasks for whatever the reason is a poor substitute for doing even one task that's meaningful. Not everything matters equally, and success isn't a game won by whoever does the most. Yet that is exactly how most of us play it on a daily basis. Isn't that the truth? I mean, all these task managers and all these time management systems, and I wanted to move away from that. I wanted to inspire you to plan creatively with better content. And what's really great is the new thing that I started with, just getting those 3 things that we got to get done. Just get them done, get them off your list, because there's better content to be lived, Here's one more little gems I'm going to point out. Left is its rare state. Left in its raw state as a simple inventory, a to-do list can easily lead you astray. A to-do list is simply the things you think you need to do. The first thing on your list is just the first thing you thought of. A to-do list inherently lacks the intent of success. In fact, most to-do lists are actually just survival lists, getting you through your day and your life, but not making each day a stepping stone for the next so that you sequentially build a successful life. I mean, listen to that. I mean, isn't that the truth? I mean, those are gems right there. Long hours spent checking off a to-do list and ending the day with a full trash can and a clean desk are not virtuous and have nothing to do with success. Instead of a to-do list, you need a success list, a list that is purposefully created around extraordinary results. One more thing, to-do lists tend to be long, success lists are short. One pulls you in all directions, the other aims you in a specific direction. One is a disorganized directory and the other is an organized directive. If it isn't built around success, then that's not where it takes you. If your to-do list contains everything, then it's probably taking you everywhere but where you really want to go. I mean, isn't that just incredible? You guys, go get yourself this book, and I'm not kidding. Start reading. My challenge to you, and I got this from this new YouTuber I found, Ty Lopez, and he does this nonfiction 1 book a day thing, and man, I'm on it, and I'm doing it, and I'm loving it. You've got to read this. This was also one of his recommendations. But what struck me was that just this is what I've always been saying, and I think that it was put in a great way, maybe in a twist of a different way, so that maybe there's just some more understanding. And I think, though, as women, though, if and being caretakers of the home and whatnot, there are a lot of things that we do have to do, and yes, we do, and that's all a part of our job and what we do for our families. And all more the reason, though, to wrap those things up and to get them done with love and to take care of them by rising early, getting things done when you can most control your day, and that's in the morning. Feeding your family, having wonderful meals, taking the time out, doing it, not writing it down that you're going to do it for hours and hours and then just don't really do it, but get those things that you really need to do and do them. And making the time for finding the time to really make sure that you're taking care of yourself as a woman and knowing what your talents are and honing in on that and setting goals for yourself. Because you can be an ever-present mama and still pursue your own dreams and goals. So I just really inspire you to, number one, get the book. Number two, that's why the Plan a Perfect Method is so valuable, because it's set up so that you can actually set goals for yourself, your family, your life, and you can execute them in your days. It's set up, and it is to be written and scripted as a story and how you want your life to look and live, with the flow of your goals being your fire versus your tasks. So anyway, that's it for today. Stay tuned, because I'll have more great tips and things that I get inspired by to share them with you. Happy planning.